see here. Okay, perfect. It's recorded. So we are going to work tonight. Okay, guys. So if you have your pads, pencil, your list, my list is huge. I also have this in Constant Contact, but I like pulling out my list and looking at my notes and seeing who I need to follow up with, seeing who contacted me. And this is from about 3 years ago, which is basically all my list. So it's crazy, but lists are so important. And then also I sent everybody some pictures that you guys can implement on tonight's post, because we're going to do some social media posts. So let's see here. Let me see if I can get this thing going. You know, I'm technically challenged sometimes, but this is my song. I hope y'all can hear it. I just like this verse. Can y'all hear it? This is my song. This is the only thing I like. That pumps me up. That's it. All right, enough of that. So before it gets into cursing and stuff, because I don't want to play that. So what is the purpose about a power hour? I know Giselle did one with us a couple of weeks ago, and I really appreciate her and how she did that. And a power hour is something that we have to do every day. Okay, every day. You have to work your business and you have to do some income producing things. And what we're about to go and do is some income producing things. So the first thing I want to tell you guys is not to overthink it. That's number one, because we're going to do some social media posting, and I want you just to be yourself. And I just, we have a few minutes here and there, so we're going to go in order. Okay. And you will be amazed within this 1 hour what we've got completed. So imagine you do this on a daily basis, and imagine that you just put in an hour a day, or maybe more if you can do that within your business and do some income producing things and get some amazing outcome with it. And once you see that it works, sometimes you don't want to stop, because you start getting messages back, you start getting people interested, you start getting people liking your post and things to that nature. So the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to get right into it, is we're going to post on our social media platforms. Okay. If you have Instagram, let's do Instagram and Facebook. All right. And you can use the pictures that I sent in our Voxer, in our team group. If you guys don't have that, let me know and I'll post them again. If somebody needs that, let me know. Put in the chat where I can text you. Or you can make it your own. So you could do a product, or you can do a lifestyle post. Product post is basically saying this, and I'm going to give you guys some tips. I am so excited to do my facial tonight. I believe in taking care of my skin. I love using this product. What do you guys like to use? And start an open conversation, okay? And always basically at the end of your post, make sure you have a question, all right, is the last thing. So I want you guys, we're going to get 6 minutes. It is 8:08. So 8:14, we're going to go ahead and stop. So you guys go ahead and post on social media. And I think I'm going to do a product post, because I actually have done a few lifestyle posts in the last 2 days, and that's getting kind of old. So I need to do a product post. And there are 2 posts. I'm going to actually do the greens chocolate, because I absolutely love it. And I haven't done a post like that in a while. And if you guys have any questions, unmute yourself or go into the chat, and we can, respond accordingly. So I'm going to go ahead, and who do we have on here? I know Kim and Kelly. I know you guys probably can't do it because you're driving, but I know Jackie, me, and Giselle. And again, this is recorded, guys, so if you guys want to go back to it, you can. And I am going to do my chocolate greens, which I love. And don't forget to spell check for the ones who can't spell like me. All right, I'm done my Facebook. Now I'm gonna just copy and paste onto my IG with some hashtags. Let's see. Oh. Oh. Guys, you know what I can't stand? And let me know how you get rid of this. When people go live and it pops up that they're live, I can't stand it. Huh?
You can get rid of it. It will like pop up at the top, but it won't pop up like all the way on the screen.
Yeah, that's what mine does. It pops up at the top.
At the top. So what you'll have to do is what it's doing is you've subscribed to that person and allow and note and on the if you press their name, it'll probably say don't notify me through notifications when they go live. Like it does that with you, so I can stalk you when you go live.
Yeah, I don't do notification thingies. So I maybe I just need to unclick something in my privacy area, but it drives me crazy because when I'm posting and I accidentally click the live, it takes me to the live.
Oh, I know. And then you're like, really?
So I'm done, guys, and I'll give it one more minute. And I'm going to kind of tell you what I've done. And I did pretty much the chocolate greens. And I say, can I just say I'm in love with our chocolate greens? However, I think my son loves them more than me. He begs me every evening to make his greens. Thank God he knows how to do them himself. What do you give your kids that are absolutely, that they absolutely love and is very healthy for them? And I put a hashtag moms want to know. And I did the picture with the greens that say vegan, non-GMO, soy-free, dairy-free. So that's what I did. So we'll give everybody one more minute and let me know when you guys are done.
And forgive me. I have a question real quick. I'm trying to, I don't work from my laptop hardly at all. If I use my voice feature, I'm trying to talk to a loyal customer right now or a potential. If I use my voice feature on my Facebook and it kicks me off from the Zoom, then I'll log right back on. But
Okay,
I'm
no problem. You're working, girl. This is what it's about. All right, guys. Perfect. Everybody done? Giselle, you good? Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I muted you.
Yes, I'm done.
Okay, perfect.
And sis, can I say something really quick?
Yeah.
Because what Jackie said made me remember something. One of the things that was so helpful to me during power hours was that was me, like, responding to every single message and stuff. And so what happens is that's the hardest thing for you, not to engage and strictly like build on your business, because we are servers by heart anyway. And so what we do is, like, we answer every message and engage. So the way I do my power hours, this is just my suggestion,
Yeah.
is at the end to respond to people, or by the time you know it, your hour or 30 minutes or 40 minutes could be like taken up by speaking to that person, that you lose your hour. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that was really hard for me, though, because I literally like had to put my phone to the side, or I just wanted to answer everybody.
Yeah, staying on task is huge. You're so
Staying on task. Exactly.
There's a time and place for everything. Thank you for that, Giselle. That's great. So what I let's do next is, and I'll give us 4 minutes, is to actually follow at least 50 people on Instagram. Okay. And how do I follow people on Instagram? And this is just my tip. And if anybody wants to intercede too, please feel free to. But my tip is basically go to somebody known worldwide. Okay. Maybe that you like. Maybe it's a singer, song artist. Maybe it's a preacher. Maybe it's just someone that you absolutely love, a model, anybody. And actually go to their followers and actually start following them, because what you want to do is you want to intrigue people. All right, so we attract who we are. Okay, so if you don't love God, guess what? Don't follow people who love God, because you're not going to be interacting with them in the correct way. If you don't like country music, don't follow people who like country music. So I'll go to like Grit and Virtue. It is a blog outlet for women who love the word. I go to Christina Kane. I go to some of the music that I like, some gospel music, things to that nature. So make sure, and this is just a tip, that you go to things that you love. All right. Maybe it's you do hashtags and you do home decor, and you can start following people who have the home decor hashtags. All right. So go ahead and follow 50 people, and this is on your Instagram. And Giselle, thank you for that point, because I would be doing that. I would be wasting time. Oh my goodness.
I was the queen of it. Queen. And you know what? The thing is that I convinced myself that, like, oh, I'm doing it because I'm busy. But the focus of Power Hour is just that, to really focus on your business. And even though the people are, of course, our business, we can't be, fully effective if we're not organized. That's how we get, at least that's how I did. So it was really hard for me at first.
Yes. So I will not be following you. All right. All right. All right, so I'm done. We got one more minute. And because I just followed 60 people, I got 3 follows just by that. Just by that. All right, perfect.
And it only allows you to oh, this is Instagram, right? It only allows you to follow 60, right?
No, you can follow up to 100.
Oh, yeah, I mean unfollow, never mind, sorry. Yeah, you can follow up to 100. Okay.
Yeah, unfollow, I think it's 60.
60, okay.
60 every 2 hours, I believe. Every hour. Yeah, that kind of sucks. All right, perfect. So now what we're going to do is we're going to actually engage, okay? And we're going to engage in 10 people on Instagram. So if you just started following somebody and they just started following you, I want you to go and start engaging to their pictures. Not stuff like one word, beautiful, or love it. No, or hearts. No, engage. What does that mean? So I'm on Emily Witt's. All right, let me just show y'all. Hold on. I'm on Emily Witt's page, and she just followed me after I followed her. And I see that she likes jewelry. She loves coffee. Ding, 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 ding. That is so me, even though I don't drink it every day. She loves fall. She loves camping. That's so me. She loves flowers. She loves water. That's so me. So I'm going to actually post under this water picture, and I'm giving you an example, and I'm going to say, this is my absolute favorite place in peace where I can talk to God more. Because when she comes over on my Instagram, there are posts about water. There are posts about my peace place. There are posts about me on the beach. So that's what I'm going to do. So that's why you got to start engaging, and how you start engaging with people. Not just one word or two, but giving them a little bit more of who you are so they can come to your page and look. All right. So we're going to do, let's just do 6 minutes of that. So it's 8:24 my time. So it would be 8:30 my time, 7:30 your time, Giselle. And I'm not going to overload her page by likes and captions. I'm going to make 1 or 2, and then I'm going to keep it moving and see if she engages with me back. And then also, up above here, if you look on somebody's Instagram page and you see these little dots right here, you click that, and then you see turn on post notifications. That's what I do. Because every time she makes a post notification and then I see her engage more with me, I'm going to engage more with her. And that's how I keep track of the people who I followed, who are engaging with me. It keeps them in front of my face. So I'm going to do that. And that's a tip that Ronnie gave me. Hey, Kelly, congratulations on your promotion, girl. I'm excited for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm
You're
working on Ruby this month. I need it real bad.
I'm excited for you. I see you working and keep doing what you're doing. I see it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're so welcome.
Congratulations, Kelly. So exciting. So proud of you.
Thank you guys for helping out and like really helping all of us figure out how to do all of this. It's a big deal.
You're so welcome, hon. Bam. Let me just show you. So she's engaging with me now. Look, my water post when I'm on the water, and she's like, beautiful. So you see how easy that was?
And you called it, didn't you?
Yeah.
You said it was going to happen.
Yep. All right, we got one more minute, guys. All right, perfect. Okay. And then don't worry, people start engaging with you and liking. At the end of this, probably the last 10 minutes, we can go back and do what we need to do. All right, perfect. All right, so the next thing I would love for us to do is go on our Facebook page. And I want us to actually add 10 new friends. Okay, so I want to do that first. So here's my suggestion. You know, we can add random 10 new friends, but I really want you guys to dig deeper and add people that are not friends with your friends or friends and have no mutual friends. How do you do that? Go to somebody new that you started becoming friends with. Go to their friends and then go to their friends. If you can't see their friends, go on their post and go on their likes and see who's commenting and liking and go to their page. And that's how I dig deep. Because what I don't want to do is, and what I want to be careful about is we know there are a lot of people and it works. And we know we have mutual friends with mutual friends with mutual friends. And sometimes, especially if people aren't trained right or they're new, you're not going to see anything about It Works Global. Okay, so and then they could go back to their sponsor and say, hey, TC Jones just messaged me. I see she's diamond. Why is she poaching and da da da? So it happens. So just be careful. And so that's what I do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in because I'm doing this every day. I'm going to go in my recently added friends on Facebook. And basically you would just click friends, and then you would just click recent, and you would see who you added recent, and then you would go in their profile and then see who likes their stuff, and then go on their profile. You can't see their friends list, and that's what I do. And I'm sorry, we're going to give that until 8:40, guys. And guys, I want you also to know that don't look at that person and say they're not going to be interested, because 9 times out of 10, you're wrong. So I want you to follow, or I want you to friend request, not how they look, or you think that they're not going to be good for this business, or you think that, they don't want a healthy lifestyle. You never know what somebody needs. And I personally don't add men. That's my personal thing. I just don't. I'm married. Even if I wasn't married, I don't go there. Ronnie has said to me, that could be your next, diamond, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. They can follow me and reach out to me if that's the case. I'm not going to accept them as a friend. So that's just my personal thing. You guys do what you feel that you're comfortable with. And then sometimes I look in their profile, and I'm so glad I didn't follow or added this person as a friend, because she's with Rodot and Fields. So I'm like, nope, she's not, hey, she might be interested, but I'm just not going to go there. All right, guys, we got 4 more minutes, so be intentional and don't stay off track. I mean, stay on track. Woohoo, I got two friend requests or two accepts. Sometimes I don't get any, and that's okay. Any accepts. Okay. Oops. All right, guys, one more minute.
Hello?
Hey,
Hey, I have a little tip.
yes.
Because I think we already posted on Instagram, right? Yeah, you had us post. Anyway,
Yeah.
I was studying and I learned that, tagging is great. But one of the things that I learned is if you tag, you can tag, and if you leave it for 3 minutes and then erase the tagging, the algorithm in Facebook and Instagram will still work it.
Yes.
So, okay, you knew that. So I just, only because they were explaining how it kind of looks, like we know that why we're doing it, but it might turn people off if they see so many tags or whatever, which makes sense. So I thought it was interesting because I kind of assumed that if you erased it, it would go away. And if you keep it up there, it will follow in the algorithm. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, also with that too, if you don't want to put it on your actual post, but want to put it on your comment with all the hashtags, it still goes into the algorithm, and then you can go back and delete it. So it's like a comment and it's not in on the actual post, and people are like, oh no, so I do that now.
Okay, that's
I forget
good.
to delete them.
But if they're in comments, it's better because at least they're not seeing it right away with the post.
Exactly.
Right. Okay, good. Okay, that's good.
And hashtags, guys, are so important on Instagram. It's so, so, so important because so many people go to hashtags. They do. And it's huge. The biggest hashtags I've seen is home decor. What else? Anything with moms in it. What else? Let me see. Blogging is huge. It's so huge. And then women, ministry, women supporting women, entrepreneur, female entrepreneur is huge. I wouldn't just do entrepreneur because that's when a lot of spammy stuff comes in.
I think wealth, health.
I'm trying to see what else I've used. Yeah. All right, guys. So we are done that. Okay. So now I want us, did you guys get any accepts? How about you, Diana? 3. Kelly, did you get any accepts?
Not yet.
All right, Diana?
Not yet on Facebook, but I got a few on Instagram.
Awesome. Okay, what about you, Jackie?
Oh, only. Ah.
She's still frozen. Okay, no problem. So we're gonna move on to something else. So I would love, Giselle, do you know how to, really quickly, do you know how to look at your friend requests that you've done and people have not accepted you?
On desktop, which kind of sucks. But I don't know. Oh, it's your Zoom. So I was gonna say I could share the share. Hold on, let me tell you how to do it, sis, and then you can go. Okay, so go on Facebook.
Yep, I'm on there.
And when you go on, hold on, I'm sorry.
Your profile.
Yes, go. And then what you're going to do is you're going to click
Friends.
when you click, hold on. Oh, hold on. No, where did I see? Okay, so actually, I'm sorry. You can do it on, okay, so the way you do it on Facebook, because you can do it on the phone. The way you do it on Facebook is if you go to your friends, if you go to your profile, and then you go to friends, and then you click see all. When you click see all, it's going to show you, no, okay, see, that's wrong. Okay, never mind. I was wrong. You can only do it on the phone. So when you go to the phone, you're going to go to your Facebook, and then once you go to your Facebook, you're going to click, let me get it, because now you know there's an update. I don't know if you guys knew that. And like Facebook looks all different now, but I think, okay, friends. Okay, so once you click on friends on your mobile, okay, you're going to see suggestions, search, requests, contacts, friends, and outgoing. Let me see. Can you see this, guys? Let me see. Wait. Okay, do you see outgoing? All the way at the, so once you click friends, you're going to see at the top, you're going to see suggestions.
Yes.
And then all the way at the end, you're going to see outgoing. So you click outgoing, and that's where you'll see everyone that you've requested and you want to undo if they have not accepted your request.
Yes. Okay. So that's what I wanted to get at. So this is very important, guys. So this will actually, when you undo them, you'll unfollow them as well. So what you want to do is every day that after you, before, this is what I do, before you basically add 10 new people, I go in and I undo 10 people from if they didn't accept me within 3 days. So I know every day I friend request 10 people. So I go 30, I count 30 backwards. And then after that, I actually undo those 10 people because that's how I keep track of what I do. So what I would love for you guys to do within the next 2 minutes, because it's so easy to click undo, is actually undo, if you have not been doing this, as many people as you can, except the actual 10 people that you friend requested today. Okay, just now. So let's do that. It's 2 minutes. So it's until 8:50, 7:50 your time, Giselle. So I'm doing that now. Matter of fact. I remember when I first started doing this, I did like 100 people.
Just, you guys said friends, suggestions, and then outgoing. Is that what Giselle said?
So
No, Jackie, what you do is when you go to friends at the top on your phone, it will say suggestions, search, requests, contacts, friends, and then at the end, oh, you see Sis's? At the end, it'll say outgoing. You see right by friends? It says, move it over, Sis, to the, yeah. It'll say, do you see how it says outgoing? That's what you want to click on is outgoing.
And Jackie, if you don't see that, you got to click plus on the top right-hand side, and it'll show you this top portion on your screen, on your cell phone.
Okay, go back one page for me.
Okay. So this is what it looks like when I clicked friends.
Okay.
And then you see at the top right here where it says plus.
Uh-huh.
I hit that, and that's where it got me.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Because at first I couldn't see it either. I was like, wait a minute. What's going on? All right, guys, we got 1 minute. And if you guys haven't done this and you have a lot of undoing to do, just do it when you can and get rid of those people. So you have like a rhythm, right? You know, every day you're adding 10 people, and every 3 days I undo. So I count backwards to 30. Okay. But after those 30, I undo them. I undo those 10 because, you know, you've been on Facebook, not unless you haven't, but that's not my problem. I'm undoing you. Okay. All right, guys, it is 8:50. We're going to stay on task, and we're going to go to the next thing. So that post that we did the first time, I want us to message anybody that commented or liked on your last opportunity post, whatever you posted in the beginning. I want you guys to go back, and if they're not distributors, they're not your little customers, I want you to message them. All right. So how would you do that? Giselle, I want you to give your opinion because you're the guru at that. You are bold. So what do you do when somebody likes your maybe product or opportunity? What do you do?
I honestly, when I say honestly, like I would be dishonest, right? I will go, if they've only liked, I'll go in and I'll say, hey love, I just wanted to thank you. And of course you have your own language, but hey love, I just wanted to thank you for your support. I am so in love with my business. Depending on what, you know, I would say like on my post, I'm so in love with I'm so in love with greens that the fact that they came out with chocolate, I'm obsessed. And that's it. I would keep it at that. Usually they're going to come back and say, like, I wouldn't offer them anything. I would just make it be a genuine thank you.
Yeah.
Without any, you know, and then allow them to lead you. So because they're going to come back and say, thank you, and because I feel like I was so excited about it, it's almost impossible to react to that excitement, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Perfect. So we're going to do,
oh, Diana said she can't find that option. She has an Android.
Are you on your cell phone, Diana? Probably.
I do know that someone found it because someone else had an Android. I just can't remember how they found it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on my cell phone.
Okay, let me see, hon. Let me Google it.
Yeah, I have an LG phone and it never came up for me either. I've been over here searching. I wasted my whole 10 minutes. But that's okay because I'll just stay up later and make up for this.
All right, let me see if I can.
How do you find Oh, and guys, make sure that the people that you're messaging, to make sure you go check their page, because you don't want to tell them
Right.
how much, if it works. That annoys me when I get messages like, would you like to, and I'm like, if you checked my page, you would know that I'm already in love.
So, TC, you're off mute, or Giselle, either one can answer. So, I struggle a little bit with those personal posts, and that's where I was trying to go. I know TC, you've already seen it. So, I have a girl that's liked it, and she likes quite a few of my posts. And I went back, way back, where I worked the business before, and we had actually had a conversation, and she wasn't interested in selling then, is exactly what she told me. So now she's just like that same post on Instagram. So, Giselle, what I hear you saying is just love on her and thank her for supporting me and then leave it.
Yeah, actually, I would strategically use the word thank you for supporting me since day one. Like, remind her, that's what I would do. And I would strongly suggest, Jackie, remember, her no then could be different now. She could be
Right.
different in a different place in life. Remember, a no is not a no forever.
Right.
So you could, don't be, just because she said no either, don't be afraid to show her how in love you are with the business. You don't have to like back down how excited you are just because she doesn't want to do the business.
Right.
She's liking your post for a reason.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
She could scroll and you'd never know that she even saw the post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would sis, what do you say?
Yeah, I would do the same thing, and leave it at that. But if she continues to like, your posts and stuff, just be like, hey, look, I recognize that you supported me since day one. And I'll use what Cammie said yesterday on her training for getting to Ruby.
Oh, that 1 to 10.
Yeah, the 1 to 10. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
1 to 10. Give me a number on how interested you are in this business and making some residual income from your phone,
Okay.
or at home. And I would do it that way. She says 7, 8, 9. What do I need to do to get you to a 10?
Okay.
And just talk to her and be real with her. Some people are scared. Some people are like, I'm not a salesperson. There are plenty of people that are not salesy that are in this business that are making some good money.
Okay.
We're not salespeople. We just share. So you can do that when you're comfortable with doing that, because you can also feel,
Mm-hmm.
on her response, So I would try to implement that as well.
Okay.
Maybe not tonight, but just kind of watch out for her and also engage in her posts as well.
Okay. And then I'm going to wait till we're done with our power hour. And I do have another question for you, but I'm going to try to not take up y'all's. I know y'all are trying to work too.
Okay, no
Because
problem.
I've tried a different strategy with them liking and relationships, but I'll ask you when this is over.
Okay, sounds good. Yep, it'll be over. We got 3 more minutes. We got 1 more minute left, guys. All right, guys, it is 9. I want to do one other thing before we get off here, and I want to give you guys some additional tips on what you can do. So for the next 2 minutes, I want you guys to find at least 3 groups on Facebook, on social media, and I want you to follow those groups, okay? So whether you like fashion, home decor, so all you do is basically you go on your Facebook page, okay, and you go up to the search button, like up at the top right here. You just click on it, and I'm just going to put home decor. All right, and then I see home decor ideas, home decor collections. So I'm going to look and I'm going to see what type of groups when I click that. So you see these groups that are up here, or you can follow them. So I'm just going to go to the home decor, home decoration ideas. I'm going to like it. I'm going to go in there. All right. And I'm going to start engaging. So I'm going to follow at least 3, and I'm going to start engaging. When if I like something, if I recommend something, and then that way, you can actually also see other people's posts and see who they are and start engaging with them. And you're not going to be salesy. You're not going to talk about it works. You're just going to talk about home decor, fashion, women loving the word, whatever you guys want to do. Okay. And why is this so important? Because you actually, start interacting with people in the groups. You're not becoming their friends. You genuinely love, what you're going to do, as far as following these groups. And I love home decor. I love home decor ideas. Even though I never do anything with it, I just like looking. And that's pretty much an example. All right, guys, we got 1 more minute. All right, guys. So that is an hour. I mean, do you see how much work we got done? Seriously, within an hour. And we would have gotten more work done if we weren't kind of talking or interacting. But guys, a couple of tips that if you didn't hear what Giselle said, which is huge, is don't get distracted. You know that you're working, and if somebody calls you and it's not an emergency, or a loyal customer texts you or email you, sometimes you can just put it down, your phone down, and that's just your hour of working and income producing things, right? So I am going to actually put in our Voxer, and Giselle already sent this to you, but put in our Voxer on basically what you should be doing within your power hour. All right. So some to-do lists are updating your hundreds list, which is important, messaging your hundreds list, being active with followers on social media. Parties are huge. Events, basically hosting them, having somebody host them, or doing events on social media. Expos, vending events. Follow up with your potential, distributors and loyal customers. Pray. I'm going to add that in there. And then you can also schedule your post. So you can do that. You can actually have, a post on what you want to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You can do that as well. You can go in your back office and pull credit card declines and contact your loyal customers, because most of the time, 99.9% of the time, why the credit card declines is basically sometimes they're up for renewal. All right. That's a lot of the times. And sometimes our loyal customers need a reminder. Chart your team for their promotions. Remember, it's not always about you. It's about helping your team get to where they need to get to. Doing these daily, it's huge. It's huge, guys. Adding people on social media, messaging loyal customers, texting them or calling them, talking about perk points to see if they have any perk points, letting them know that if they continue to become a loyal customer after 3 months, the 4th month they get free shipping if they don't stop their auto shipment. Emailing old LCs. Loyal customers are huge. People who stop and didn't want to order anymore after 3 months, just kind of getting in their faces once a month. Live videos on Facebook. I know that pushes some people to their limits, but it's huge. Being in contact with your runners and walkers. I say this all the time. A lot of people call me, especially my leaders, and say, I'm getting frustrated with these walkers, people who are moving slow. And I say, look, it's not how we start, it's how we finish. Give people a chance. Let them know that you believe in them and that you're here for them. And then, of course, blitzing, wrapping people, sharing your use of products, recognizing customers, spending time with your DTs one-on-one or going out with them, building a rapport relationship. Thank you cards for your team, thank you cards for loyal customers. So there are so many things that you can do within that power hour, and you can do it every day. All right. I'm going to send you guys this in Voxer. Does anybody have any questions? I know, Jackie, you said you had one before we get off here.
No, Jackie's done talking. I will apologize for one. This is the first time I've ever did this, and I just realized how much time I waste for one. I have wasted probably 30 minutes talking to this LC, so thank you, Giselle, for calling me out. But I learned from it, but I know now that questions are for Tuesday night trainings, and this is really just to work.
Yeah, so your power hours are for you just to work and put everything down. This can be a distraction. Can I be honest with you? Our kids can be a distraction. So seriously, and it's okay, but get into a place when you have nothing around you, that will hinder you. My husband and son are at the beach. They were like, can you come over tonight? I'm like, no, I'm doing a power hour and then I'm going to sleep. So just get into a place that you know that you won't be disturbed. And that power hour is for you and your business. And then after that, you can follow up and do whatever you want.
Jackie, the reason I said it, well, you know, I said it because I love you and believe in you, but I was that person, you know, you get to a point where you're like, oh my God, I have to answer this person or I have to answer that person because they may not be there or they may not. And the reality is if they're for you, they'll be there. And if they want it and they want to commit and they feel, you know, they want to invest in themselves, they will. So waiting that hour, but that was me. And you learn that you get nothing done. Like it's 2 hours and I'm like, okay, I'm at square one. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because we allow ourselves to think just that, like, okay, we're busy and you are, but you have to take this time for yourself so that you could be successfully, you know, income producing.
Yes, absolutely.
I think everybody has that many questions though at the beginning, especially if you've never done it before.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Kim, 2 people followed me back and 1 interaction back with me from me posting on her post. Yes, Kim, that's huge. It's huge. Some days you won't have anybody interacting like that, and it'll all be freaking It Works DTs or your loyal customers, and that's okay. But the biggest thing is to be consistent and persistent. Anybody else have any questions, any feedback? Okay, perfect. Well, I'm not going to prolong this. This is recorded. I'm going to put this on YouTube and send it out. And then for the Voxer, I just sent you guys in the Voxer. If you're not in our Voxer, which I think everybody is, yeah, because Kelly left. If you guys everybody's in the Voxer. Okay, I just put basically the power hour breakdown. So you guys can do this on a daily basis. And if you guys want me to do one next week, I can. You know, we can continue to do this until you say, TC, stop, I got it. I don't need help anymore. And we'll go over some new things next week as well. I think I'm going to do another power hour and just do some new things because there's so much we can do. All right, guys. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate you. I know it's late for a lot of people, so get some rest. And let's get to work. Love y'all. I'll see you guys later.
Love you.
Love you too, hun. Thanks for joining, guys.
Thanks for adopting me.
You will.
Bye.
Bye, hun.
Love you.
Love you too.